I need a bench. Are they all taken? I mean, that one's just got a bottle on it, bro. Damn, son. I haven't got a driving license, but I feel like this is basically the same thing. To make sure I'm not hitting any civilians. You know how people make jokes about how dogs are super excited to have the same meal for the 10,000th time? I think the same premise applies with the gym and the exercises you do. Have you ever noticed that towards the tail end of your training sessions that the quality of the exercises you perform begins to deplete? That camera angle is apparently cursed. If that's the case, I think we need to understand something. Yes, whilst the first exercise you do in any given training session is going to be the most stimulating because you have the most energy to provide to that exercise, to that muscle group. This is a strange angle. I feel very up close and personal. That doesn't necessarily mean that the rest of your training in that given workout have to be poor. Now, on our frivolous adventure, making sure that over the long term, you are still seeing increases in performance, whether that be increased reps, increased weights. I don't really know what the word frivolous means. I think I heard it in a Dr. Dolittle trailer, and ever since then it's kind of stuck in my head. Anyway, sorry brother, so sorry to bother you. Are you using this side? And in your training, let's say you have 6 exercises to do in a given workout and you find that you're getting absolutely knackered by the third, likelihood is you're probably doing a bit too much volume in those opening 3 exercises if you really want to get effective work in for the latter stage of the session. Doing neutral grip rows, whether that's high to low, like I am right now, low to high, whatever you fancy, whether it's a machine, a cable, a dumbbell, that is going to be the movement that's going to better work the width. I do understand the misconception that doing these sort of exercises would build this section of your lat, and I don't want to say that they don't. When your lats are working, all of it's working, but specializing or trying to prioritize or emphasize specific regions of your lats is a thing. It's been a successful session so far, 2 PRs. What more can we ask for? So last time, I believe I got 10 reps on this first set here. I bore witness, don't know if that's the way to, I bore witness, I witnessed. I watched a child do 60 consecutive muscle ups over this past weekend. So whilst I was on holiday, I thought, I fancy giving that a shot, given the fact that I can't perform one muscle up and have never performed one muscle up. It didn't go very well. I completely messed up my elbows. So today is one of my first sessions back. The first time doing 140 kilo RDLs in a week and a half or so. No biggie, it's only Dato's rowing warm up. I mean, mean mug the bar. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's like entering a new dimension, taking off the headphones. Now it's so quiet. How loud was I grunting? Took the easiest way out. Awkward. Why did I not go to failure on the RDLs? Do I just not want it bad enough? No. Why I didn't go to failure on the RDLs is simply because I do not feel comfortable going to a state of complete failure on an exercise where the risk of injury is substantially greater than other exercises. If I want to go to complete failure, I find much more reassurance if I'm to do so on something like a single joint isolation exercise as opposed to a heavy compound hip hinge. Some compound exercises, especially if you have a spotter, like a bench press, I'd go to failure. But on an RDL, where going to failure comparative to doing 1 or 2 reps in reserve essentially provides you with the same stimulus, but the risk of injury is substantially higher, the closer to all-out failure you get, I would opt to do a couple reps in reserve. But that's just my opinion. Train how you enjoy. That's how you're going to stay most consistent. Just don't hurt yourself. Oh yeah.